Cross-site scripting or XSS. Cross-site scripting or XSS is an attack in which an attacker injects malicious executable scripts into the code of a trusted application or website. Attackers often initiate an XSS attack by sending a malicious link to a user and enticing the user to click it. What is an example of cross-site scripting attack? An XSS attack can employ a Trojan horse program to modify the content on a site, tricking users into providing sensitive information. Successful XSS attacks can reveal session cookies which allow cybercriminals to impersonate real users and use their accounts. What is cross-site scripting XSS technique used to? Cross-site scripting attacks, also called XSS attacks, are a type of injection attack that injects malicious code into otherwise safe website. An attacker will use a flaw in a target web application to send some kind of malicious code, most commonly client-side JavaScript, to an end user. Why is cross-site scripting important? The code sends an HTTP request to the attacker's web server. The attacker can use the stolen cookies to impersonate the user, access sensitive data, or perform a social engineering attack. XSS attacks allow attackers to circumvent the same origin policy, which is designed to keep different websites separate. How do you prevent cross-site scripting? Escaping user input is one way to prevent XSS vulnerabilities in applications. Escaping means taking the data an application has received and ensuring it's secure before rendering it for the user. Doing this prevents key characters in the data that a web page receives from being interpreted as executable code. It prevents the browser from interpreting characters used to signal the start or end of executable code, and it translates them to escape. How do you prevent cross-site scripting? Sanitizing user input. Clean off potentially executable characters. It changes an acceptable user input to an acceptable format and ensures the data received can't be interpreted as executable code. This approach is especially helpful on web pages that allow HTML markup. How do you prevent cross-site scripting? Validating input makes certain an application is rendering the correct data and that malicious data does not harm a website, database, and users. Validating inputs prevents XSS from being used in forms. It stops users from adding special characters into web page data entry fields by refusing the request. Input validation helps reduce the possibility of harm if an attacker should discover such an XSS vulnerability. What are the disadvantages of XSS attack? XSS can cause a variety of problems for the end user that range in severity from annoyance to complete account compromise. The most severe XSS attacks involve disclosure of the user's session cookie, allowing an attacker to hijack the user's session and take over the account. What are the risks of cross-site scripting? An attacker who exploits a cross-site scripting vulnerability is typically able to impersonate or masquerade as the victim user, carry out any action that the user is able to perform, read any data that the user is able to access. What damage can XSS cause? A cross-site scripting attack injects malicious code into vulnerable web application. XSS does not target the application directly. Instead, XSS targets the users of a web application. A successful XSS attack can cause reputational damages, and loss of customer trust, depending on the scope of the attack. Ransomware attack. Ransomware is a type of malware that locks and encrypts a victim's data, files, devices, or systems, rendering them inaccessible and unusable until the attacker receives a ransom payment. The first iterations of ransomware use only encryption to prevent victims from accessing their files and systems. How does a computer get infected with ransomware? Email phishing. Cybercriminals use this approach to distribute ransomware all the time. Emails are carefully constructed to mislead the victim into clicking a link or opening an attachment. The malicious file that attacks the system is contained in a link or attachment, and when clicked, it will gain access to systems, files, and data. How does a computer get infected with ransomware? Website pop-ups. When you click on malicious pop-ups on random websites, ransomware can infect your machine. Despite the fact that not all websites pop-ups are malicious, hackers use them to extort money from their victims. Pop-ups from ransomware attackers often prompt you to update a program on your computer or make you believe that your system is infected with malware and that you need to click a link to remove it. How does a computer get infected with a ransomware? Remote Control Desktop. Remote Control Desktop was designed to allow IT managers to access machines remotely for work purposes, despite the fact that it was set up with good intentions. Hackers have turned it into a money-making scheme. Port 3389 is used for desktop control, since port 3389 is open on many systems. Hackers can gain access to systems they identify as vulnerable. They will gain access by trying to log in as administrators using brute force methods. Cyber thieves will have full access to the computer and will be able to encrypt any data as soon as they become an administrator. Some cybercriminals go even farther, disabling endpoint protection or destroying Windows file backups. How does a computer get infected with ransomware? Drive-by downloads. This method of compromising a user's machine occurs without the user's knowledge. Ransomware attacks occurs when a user visits a hacked website. The user does not need to click on anything before the virus spreads. Drive-by downloads on legal websites are commonly used by cybercriminals, especially if the website is susceptible. On the other hand, other cybercriminals create a website instead of breaking it into one. When a visitor accesses an actual website that has been infected with malware, they will be redirected to another site that cybercriminals completely control. Once the user's PC is hacked, a ransom letter will appear requesting money for system unblocking and file decryption. How to stop ransomware. Avoid unverified links. If you want to be safe, this is important. Don't open emails from unknown senders or those you haven't subscribed to. Also, stay away from unknown websites. Frequently update your operating system and software. Keeping your operating system and software up to date can prevent ransomware. If you update to the latest security fixes, you will benefit from having them. This will result in cybercriminals having a harder time finding vulnerable software. How to stop ransomware. Make a system backup. If your data is lost or compromised, having a system backup can save you a lot of pain. Have it back up both locally and in the cloud. This is a simple way to ensure that cybercriminals don't get over your personal information. If your machine is infected with a ransomware virus, the backup will allow you to restore the system. Then, using your updated backup data, you can fix it. Backing up your data in the cloud adds an extra layer of security. Restrict access to your data. This is accomplished by network isolation, which is important in the face of various cyber threats. Hackers are unable to gain easy access to data even when access is restricted. In the case of a ransomware virus attack, an isolating network protects the data. How to stop a ransomware? Disable vulnerable plugins. Hackers can easily damage your system by using plugins like Flash. They can use them to infect your machine and launch an attack. It exposes all your information which can be used to extort money from you. Keeping your plugins up to date is important to keep your system safe from virus attacks. File extension from reputable sources. All documents files must have the appropriate viewable file extensions. It is important to keep the system secure from downloading irrelevant documents from unknown sources. How to stop ransomware? In the workplace, ransomware awareness. Most ransomware virus attacks are caused by human errors. The answer is to ensure that workers are unaware of the problem and are adequately trained to prevent and respond to it. Employees should be informed about many hacking tips available. They should be aware that clicking on unfamiliar links or viewing harmful information can have serious consequences. Create strong passwords. Weak passwords are very easy to crack. When creating a password, don't include information that easily available, such as your date of birth. If you use the same password for all your accounts, then hackers can gain access to your system. Finally, when creating passwords, avoid using easily accessible information. Some passwords contain information that can be easily obtained through the victim's social media accounts. These are vulnerable and even a novice hacker will be able to detect them in no time. As a result, businesses and institutions must implement a strong password policy to keep hackers out.